The trough is full to the brim with mountain water. This is probably where the earth pixies fill up with water supplies to take into the mine. Out of the way. The shaft leads deep down into the mountain. There's a little glimmer of light down there, maybe even more earth pixies. I definitely can't climb down there. I don't think that would help me. A wooden chest with steel bands and a hefty lock. Locked. It's some kind of water skin or camel bag. They're usually made from particular parts of animals, but I won't go into details. A small fire. The pixies warm themselves up by it every now and again. A small fire. Okay, I'll fill the water skin with as much water as I can and then seal it by knotting it. The skin is absolutely full of water. Dynamite. You have to ask yourself how earth pixies get their hands on dynamite. Locked. It fits. There are some stones in it. Hey, the stones are pulling each other. They must be magnetic. I'll take one. I don't need any more. This torch isn't fixed to the bracket like the others. I can take this one. If I'm going to light the torch, I need to wait for the right moment, or else the pixies will spot me. So let's do it. A pile of dust and stones. Maybe the earth pixies have been sieving stone to find jewels, and this is what's left. Nice. A smooth piece of wood, half a meter long. I'd say it's some kind of handle or shaft. A small copper deposit. If I had a pickaxe, I could dig it out. He's down there. I'm right above him, but he's too far away. I can't grab him. Good. I'll attach the magnetic stone to the string. Nice one.
What the? Help me! God, I'm floating!
Wooza?
Yes, Wooza! I'm being kidnapped!
No! It is I, Wooza! This helmet has brought shame upon me. He shall be my prophet no longer.
Oh, that's nonsense! Don't listen to him!
He should be banished. The human who he's driven out should from now on be welcomed by us.
I am the prophet! Wooza! Once No!
Wooza has spoken. Sorry, don't get excited. But there's someone on guard. A stone dragon's head, covered in soot. An earth pixie's fumbling around with it. I think I've got the right one. And so, I think you now belong to me. The big stones stand out, but maybe I can take a few of the small gold nuggets unnoticed. These jewels are pretty enticing, but I don't want to push my luck. I'll leave them where they are. He looks a bit dustier than he did down there in the cave, but he looks like he's doing okay.
Okay? I'm gonna... yeah.
Shut your trap. I need to save a good friend, and you're going to help me whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah. Get your hands off! No! No, don't! Not the greasy hair!
Cooey! Marks!
Oh, no, what's that dumbass doing here?
Still the same old you, eh?
Are we going to be picking up the psychopath too, by any chance?
The sword? That's the plan, at least.
You're going to pay for this.
That's done it. The head fits perfectly. I think I could let the lava flow again. The head makes the connection from the basin to the funnel. Lava flow. I can't just lay the nuggets in the furnace as they are. I'd never get the liquid gold out again. Even with the pliers, the heat's almost unbearable. The furnace is so hot you can hardly get near it. The furnace is so hot you can hardly get near it. The nuggets have melted in the furnace. A small golden pool has formed in the bowl. Ah, good. I'll pour the gold into the mold. Should be just enough. A superb gold coin with a vicious-looking dwarf on it. It's still hot. Hello, gorgeous.
Yes?
Look, I've got the first coin for your treasure. May there be many more to follow.
Oh, thank you.
So, what about the sword?
Well, yes. I'm lying on it. Could you take it?
Nice. Where is it exactly?
A bit further down, I think. Yes, there. There it is.
That's the head off a pickaxe.
Just a bit further.
Ah, great. It's broken.
What?
It's snapped under your weight.
Oh, so that's why it suddenly stopped talking. And it was so nice. It said that I was a terrible monster and that it would love to cut my head off.
That's no good to me. What am I going to do with a broken sword?
You could perhaps repair it?
Do I look like a blacksmith?
You could learn. There's a book on smithing there.
Zero to weaponsmith in 14 days. That's too long. I don't have 14 days.
Then you'll have to read faster. You'll find everything you need here. An anvil, fire, instructions.
I gotta get going. Happy practicing.
Of course, of course.
Fits perfectly. Nice. Magic sword, Ah, here. Right at the back of the book. Not a good sign. Blah, blah. Forging magic swords is very difficult. The high art of smithing. Only level 98 smiths can forge magic swords. That's not very good at all. Roughly calculated, my level is 0. Let's see. This is where they explain how a magic sword can be repaired. You have to reforge it and then hold it in dragonfire. And what am I going to practice on until I'm at level 98? That doesn't sound bad. Copper pots. Pretty simple, and you only need one raw material. Copper. I've got 3 pieces of copper-bearing ore. But no arcanite crystal in it. I'll put in as many stones as possible. Even with the pliers, the heat's almost unbearable. The copper's melted and run out of the stones. I wouldn't have thought there would be so much. The copper's too runny. I can't work it like that. Just a piece of copper. The copper is still hot, but it'll slowly harden. Let's give it a go then. Not perfect just yet, but then I'm only a level 1 blacksmith. Only another 97 pots. What's up? Get the copper, smelt the copper, make the pot. We have to get the most out of our playtime, so let's get going. Well, okay. I'll do it on my own. 98 pots, level 98. Wow, that was fun. Well, I can now forge pretty much anything, including broken magic swords. Ah, good. Speaking as a level 98 blacksmith, I know what needs to be done. Ta-da! I've reforged the sword that was once broken. Now I've just got to harden it in some dragon fire. Hello, gorgeous.
Yes?
The sword needs to be tempered in dragon fire. Would you do the honors?
Oh, that isn't going to be easy. I've never breathed fire before.
And here's me thinking you're a dragon.
I am. But in order to spew fire, one has to be mad with anger. That is the normal state of mind for most dragons, is it not? But I don't really do anger. I did a lot of autogenic training and yoga in the past.
Do you know that you're pretty damned ugly, even for a dragon?
You mean monstrously ugly and terrifying? Thank you.
Your football team stinks. They can't play. They'll never be able to play, and every fan they have is an idiot.
What is football?
It's when you have a ball and... Oh, forget it. You're really, really dumb.
Why do you say that?
Because it's a fact.
But it isn't true. I've always been an avid reader.
Didn't do much for you. I've never met such a thicko dragon before.
Hey, that's not very nice.
But one thing should be obvious to you at least. Your mother found you so obnoxious she gave you away.
Of course. That's what dragons do. Have you ever had anything to do with dragon children? You definitely do not want those around. 4 words. Burning, poisonous, oozing excrement.
I'm making fun of your lifestyle and value system here.
Is that good or bad?
Bad! I'm contradicting all of your opinions.
Okay.
Forget it. I reckon dragons like you just shouldn't pursue a monster education.
Why ever not?
You don't belong in the world of work. You should go find yourself a terror-inducing husband who has a good job and can look after you.
That is...
The main thing is, though... But you could help me out, sweetheart. My shirt could use a wash and an iron.
I breathed fire!
Good for both of us.
I was so angry that I... Thank you.
My pleasure. Hello, sword.
Ah! Hearts! What the hell are you doing?
I've reforged you after you got accidentally snapped by a dragon.
Where is that monster? I want to bathe in her blood!
But we don't have time for that now. We still have a pretty big task ahead of us.
I'll slash you away through our enemies.
Oh, Vladdy, not more fighting.
I recognise your spineless blubbering.
And I recognise your brainless aggression.
Oh, great. That smart ass is here too.
Now quiet, please. Let's get with the program.
Let's split skulls.
Yeah! Or not!
Well, let's go swimming. Come on, human, I dare you.
Shut your trap, and that goes for all of you. Now that we're all together, you guys are going to get me into the orc camp.
Yeah!
No!
So I can get my friend out of there.
A rescue mission? We'll have to proceed very carefully and diplomatically.
I think you should spit in the face of the biggest orc in the camp.
I don't think I deserve this. Copper pots, 98 of them, and each one nicer than the other. I just can't understand why some people don't enjoy doing the same thing 98 times. It's very calming. The good lady has better things to do than help me. Hello, chieftain.
Greetings, human.
Look, I've found a powerful warrior's helmet.
Looks good, but what makes it so powerful?
It's magic. It can talk. Say something.
Oh yeah, great.
But he can. He really can talk. I can hear his voice in my head.
Aha.
It's just that my helmet doesn't like me.
That's a real shame. But maybe you'll make up.
Yes, perhaps. I've already got one part of the set. Will you let me into your camp now?
Just because you got a good helmet, that's not nearly enough. Come back when the set's complete.
Have a look at this shield. Isn't it great?
It's really shiny. Have you greased it up?
You could say that. And in combat, it's going to defend me from every attack. Whether a sword, or a spear, fire, or...
Excuse me. No fire. And spears are also very unpleasant. I'd prefer it if,
Shh! Just go along with it. Whether fire, poison, or axes...
Oh...
My powerful shield and I will stand fast.
We'll see, human.
Now really, with two parts of the set, you've got to let me into your camp.
No. If I'm not mistaken, the warrior set is made up of 3 pieces. And believe me, you're gonna need every single one of them.
Look! I'm carrying the Sword of Power.
What are you gonna do with bread knife?
Bread knife! Wretched green skin, step forward! Shield and sword shall shatter, your blood shall flow! I'll cleave your ugly skull!
Whoa, calm down. We don't want to...
Hey, I like your sword. I must apologize. That's a good sword.
The best!
You're okay. I've got the whole warrior set of power. Now open the gate.
You are a very well-equipped little human. Your kit may compensate for your lack of talent, ability, and competence.
Thanks.
Most people wouldn't take that as a compliment.
I just want to get into the camp, win your stupid contest, and free Willy.
You have little pride, human, but perhaps some courage. Or is that stupidity? Enter!
I just hope Wilbur's going to reward me for what I'm doing here. And as soon as I've freed him, we still need to go look for Ivo and Critter. I hope they're doing okay.
Quiet! How am I meant to think? Listen, Cheep Cheep. Look at this lock, will you? Could you perhaps make yourself useful? I'm aware that you're no locksmith, but perhaps you could have a bit of a poke around in the lock with your snout and then, Oh, calm down, sorry. Goodness gracious me. I have to think, and I can't with you making such a racket. Yes, but we're here now, and we have to somehow rescue Wilbur and the artifact. Huh, I don't care for him one jot. Miserable, stinking, deceitful human. Never! You can't have them all yet. Did you see the artifact in the temple? Wonderful and yet terrible. That's right. Do you understand now why we simply can't steer clear of this? Just imagine this artifact in the orcs' hands, or in the humans, or in one of the other primitive species. Yep, faster than you can say end of the world. I'll just carry on taking care of our rescue then. Alone. No chance. I can't get out of these on my own. These chains are solid iron and I can't reach the lock. No chance. I won't be able to reach that without telekinesis. Well, it's just a real shame that Auntie Felicia isn't here. I won't be able to reach that without... Well, it's just a real shame that Auntie Felicia isn't here. Hey you, critter! Can you understand me? Can you understand what I'm saying? Does that mean yes? Let's pretend that it means yes. Your master has it, if I ever get my hands on him. Didn't you see what he did? He lied to us out of sheer cowardice. I don't know what you see in him. He strikes me as being an arrogant, overinflated, cowardly, unkempt, snotty-nosed idiot. I can't get out of here on my own. Would you help me? Could you perhaps reach for something that would unlock my foot manacles? Oh, well done, little one. And now the lock. Break it open. But it just has to be possible somehow. You want to fetch something to open the lock with? Okay, but how are you going to get out of here? All right, try. Hello, Critter, I can hear you. It would appear you found the other end of the light shaft. What the? I'm not even going to ask what you're doing with the door, but what's on the other side? A monkey who swallowed a wardrobe. A troll. The troll's guarding the dungeon? He's got a key. We need that. You have to think of something. Thank you, at last. That's sorted at last. And now you don't need to do all the work on your own anymore. I count myself lucky that the little fatty's after Wilbur and Nate. I wouldn't be able to say anything about their whereabouts even if I was tortured. I hope that Nate's well. It'd be a pity if he were to fall into my hands already damaged. That's a big help. A strange metal box. A smaller box is hanging inside it. Bizarre. I'll just carry on taking care of our rescue then. Alone. There are many symbols and short texts on the walls. I can't read them. Strange pictures have been glued to the sides. And there's a large bit of paper with some text. This doesn't mean anything to me. That's the skeleton of a... I fear my own immortality has led to a deficiency in anatomical general knowledge. Something seems to be happening in the wall, but it doesn't really appear to be much help to us. This shaft must lead to the outside somewhere, but it's too narrow and too high to use for climbing out. There's something lying in the cells. It's snoring. Hello? Hello? Nothing. Auntie slept through the whole cheep and critter hullabaloo too. Hey!
Ow! What? You? But what are you doing? The artifact, is it safe?
MacGuffin, you're still alive. You didn't appear to be very resilient during the interrogations.
The book! The artifact! What's happened to it?
I fetched the book from your cellar, but I haven't met the Archmage yet.
And then?
I made sure the artifact was taken to safety with 2 friends.
Ah, excellent. So it really was in the temple.
Yes, it was.
So? The Archmage has got the artifact, and you're now here to free me?
Not quite. We were surprised by Munkus. My friends were able to escape with the artifact, but I was captured.
Then it's still not safe?
Perhaps not.
This is a catastrophe. We've got to get out of here and take the artifact to the Archmage.
You don't say. Aren't you the tactical genius, then? Why are you always locked up every time we meet? Can't you free yourself once in a while?
Mortroga magically sealed the lock herself. You can't open it with a toothpick.
So you just sit in your cell and let me do all the work.
Get me out of here and I can assist you. At least with moral support.
So the lock's been magically sealed?
Yes, of course, but you need the wand that sealed it for that.
Mortroga's wand?
I'm afraid so, yes.
Then let's just leave that lock as it is and concentrate on the bars.
Good luck. Those are iron bars as thick as trolls' thumbs.
What did you tell Mortroga and her little devil?
I didn't need to tell them much. They knew about the artifact. I told them about the book, but I was certain that you'd got that to safety long ago.
And nothing else?
And I told them about the ring.
You told them about Wilbur! You really set her on the trail of a little gnome!
I had no choice, but he had many hours head start. And you said yourself that he made it to the Archmage.
And he's displayed much greater courage than you. My companions, Wilbur and Nate, got out via a portal. Can one find out where that portal led them?
A portal? That kind of thing is rare. Only particularly powerful mages can open a portal.
Wilbur has an amulet. The portal opened when it landed on the floor.
Incredible. There are only 2 amulets that could accomplish something like that. One of them belonged to the powerful dark mage Balthazar, but that was presumed missing, just like its even more powerful brother, the Tolarion.
It was Balthazar's amulet. Do you have any idea where it might have taken them?
I cannot answer that, but the Archmage would know.
That's one more reason to talk with him soon. That red box over there, what use might it have?
I was wondering about that myself. It looks very interesting. Purely on a scientific level, of course.
It seems rather out of place.
Mortroga's kingdom is large. Many are bound to her by allegiance. Or perhaps she bagged it on one of her raids. Who knows?
I have to go. There are bound to be other caged gremlins that need to be released.
Very funny.
Not budging an inch. Not budging an inch. It's firmly bolted. You reckon that the bar's too heavy for you to lift up? Huh. It'll need to be removed somehow, though. The door's still locked. Crittle will need to think of something, and fast. Nothing. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Just what I've always wanted. Thanks. It is art. I hope the rubber chicken will hold out. Huh, that could work. I'm ready to fire. Just got the target missing now. I wouldn't even attempt this were it not for the stupidity of the troll. Firm. Ready to fire. Just missing my... Direct hit. That's enough to knock out a troll for ages. Help me, will you? Let's push him into that cell there. That's it. Come on, Critter. Onwards.